So I think I'm going to put my shelter right in here, and got the shovel. Now I'm not going to do the shelter I was planning on doing with the shovel because unfortunately we just don't have the area in here to do what I had planned. So I'm going to leave that a secret, save that for another time when we come out. But anyway, this is the whole part that makes it fun. You plan your 10 items, and my plan didn't go where I thought for where we're going to go, but that's okay because now I have to adapt to what I have and determine how to make my shelter. So I got a spot here now. I'm going to use the shovel. There's a couple of small rocks in here I'm going to turn around, dig out, and turn around and remove. And then when I lay there, there's perfect. They're kind of on a nice little slope too, so I can put my head at the top. And yeah, as I go through the process, I'll turn around and film a little bit of it to the video, so you can see me as I go through the stages, and then I'll give you a full walkthrough when I'm done. So stick with me. Okay, so I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but what I did, just bear with me here guys, so that spot right there, you can see where the leaves and leaf litter and stuff. Now, there's a couple of big rocks there, so I turned around and took them out, and it creates a nice little hollow that I like for myself. Now, I know some people may turn around and say, oh, that's a bad idea, you know, you're in a hollow, blah, 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 blah. But we know for a fact, we checked the weather, there's no chance of rain tonight at all, whatsoever. So normally this would not be a spot that I would necessarily say that we would turn on and break camp if I knew it was going to rain. You know, obviously we'd turn on and go up the top of the hill, but since we know it's not going to rain and it's warm, and we're close to the water right here, so this is why we kind of hit here. So what I did is a couple of rocks that were in there, turned around, took them out, put down some boughs, then on top I turned around and put some dry moss that I found. Like I say, it's been fairly warm around here, so a lot of the moss is dried out, it's not even wet at all. So I put it down a nice layer of moss underneath there, and in turn I'll put it back with leaf litter on top. Now, my big reason I like doing it this way is because of the fact of being, once again, when I'm done tomorrow morning and I get up and I leave, I have nothing to clean. That doesn't even look like I've done anything. As you can see, it's camouflaged right into the ground. Does not even look like anybody was there. And as you'll see tomorrow when I break camp, it'll look the same way. So now what I'm going to do is turn around and put the tarp and set up my tarp, make my shelter. When that's done, I'll bring this back so you can see what I've done. So now I just got my mattress and it's looking good. See you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up my tarp and making a hammock, or not a hammock, sorry, a lean-to kind of style. What I just noticed, you can see I got a cord across there on that grommet, and if I come perfectly across to the other side, there's no grommet that turns on and lines up. You can see there's one up there that the stake goes through on the top. There's one there, and there's one there. So there's three, but on this side there's only two to make it square. So, set these back here for a second. Let's see, I'm kind of on a hill here, so apologize for all that kind of stuff. Right there should be good. So what I've done is I haven't been able to find any pine cones or anything around to use as a button. I know what you've seen a lot of us do many times before. But one of the things you can do is you can use a piece of stick, and that's what I'm doing. The only difference is that when you turn around and doing your button and making it for your tarp, is what I've done is I've just gone ahead and make sure that you turn around and take any sharp points you might have. So you just take all the sharp points off, so it's just nice and flat all the way around. And just like any normal button, you turn on and put it in your tarp where you want it, punch the tarp up, and then obviously you just put your cord down at the bottom. Now, doing it this way, I would definitely recommend that you would turn around and want to go just below it. So like I would turn around and leave that probably about a good inch or so and tie around here. And the reason being is that once again, with tension on the tarp, with it being a stick in there, just something to kind of hold it so that it won't slip through. Like if you just didn't put anything in there and you tie the rope around, I guess is what I'm getting at, which you could do, but then, you know, if you get a strong wind or something like that or whatever, it could very easily, you know, just and pull out of the rope and pull it apart. So with the toggle in there, it'll turn down and stop it from doing that and not pull through. But the reason I say you come down here and crimp it off and tie your rope around here nice and tight is then you can apply tension to your tarp and you don't have to worry about that wood piece turning on and cutting through. So I just wanted to quickly grab that. So once I'm done, almost done setting it up. Once I'm done, I'll show you what I got. See you in a bit. Okay, so there we go, guys. Got it all set up. So all I did, as you can see, is just turn it on down where I made like a mattress. Turned on and took the tarp, laid it across, brought it up, made it like a lean-to. Nice and cozy in there. We're just laying down, taking a little siesta. Like I said, I don't have to worry about cover too much because we know it's not going to rain tonight. But I got my shirt over there hanging, obviously. It's wet. Sorry, just got sidetracked. Thought I heard a deer. And got on a rock down there. We're gonna make our fireplace. Obviously, Mr. Kullcraven, he brought his tent, his 10th item. But we're in a nice little spot. And I'll show what I got here. Cole just turned around and basically cleared out around the big rock. Turned around to get the rock on, so we're just going to do like a little, we don't need a big bonfire, obviously, we just need a little fire, enough to turn on and heat some water up in the kettle. Gotta have my coffee, and we want to heat up extra water or whatever. So we got that there. And like I said, the spot that we got was perfect. If you come down the hill, there's a stream flowing through. So right over here, can't really see it through the trees right now. The sun's gone down, but the lake is like right there. This is the stream that turns on and follows down through and goes all the way down quite a distance. But so we got a water source, which is good. And right there where Wayne is, it's actually flowing. So don't have to worry about it too much. But like I say, we got the Sawyer minis, and turn back around. It's kind of where we are up on the hill, like I said. So, well, I was going to get some water. You get some water, get some grub, but lasagna in a can because I don't have a pot. See, smart thinking. So I got the can with the peel top, so I'll just put that on the side of the fire, heat it up, and eat it. It'll work. But once again, I can't stress enough, like I said, doing stuff like this and challenging yourself is pretty cool. So when we walked in, as warm as it was and everything else, and you know, I haven't got out as much as I should this summer, and you know, I'd probably say on average this summer alone, because it's been a fairly warm summer, I've probably been drinking about, oh god, I would say probably close to 2 gallons of fluid a day. So doing this little trek, I haven't had nearly that. I might have maybe turned on and had about 1 liter of water so far, and I can feel it. You can feel it in the body. Like I said, I'm only out doing it for a day, but it's overnight. But it's a good little challenge. Challenge yourself, and then you know, you really get to feel the difference of you know, if you normally go out, like I say, normally when we go and you know, we've got the water and we get all that kind of stuff. When you don't have it, you're I guess what I'm trying to get to, your body. You get to know your body better, and you know what you can do and how you prevail. And like I said, it just gives, you know, you put yourself in that survival, put yourself in that survival thing without being, you know, in a jeopardized scenario of being survival. So that, you know, once again, like I've said many times before, you know, for military training and all that kind of stuff, it's what you do all the time. You know, do little things like this. you're testing yourself and kind of putting yourself kind of in that scenario without actually being, you know, in that scenario, if you get what I mean. So, you know, if the time ever did come, God forbid that, you know, you were out and about, whatever the case may be, hunting, you know, all the different kinds of things that could happen, that you were in a real life scenario situation, then it's not a shock to your system, and you know what you can do and what you can handle. But anyway, gonna get some grub. I'll be back.